Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. On board the Haunted Star, Spencer and Trina have a kiss. After the nurses' ball, Nina informs Scott about Liesl's disappearance in Metro Court. Sonny claimed that his team was exerting every effort to track down Liesl. When Victor threw Scott off of an airplane in 2021 as part of his scheme to kidnap Liesl, Scott claimed that every bone in his body told him that Liesl was in danger. Victor has a long-standing obsession with Liesl, according to Scott. Sonny was questioned if he thought Victor had abducted Liesl by Nina. Sonny left after promising to find out. Later, when Scott learned that Liesl was going to give her stem cells to Willow the following day, he became concerned for Nina. Nina expressed concern that she might not get the opportunity to parent Willow. Nina received Scott's assurances that Willow would be safe. Drew and Carly alerted Michael and Willow about Liesl's disappearance in the Quartermain Estate gatehouse. According to Michael and Willow, Liesl was in peril. Willow received yet another motivational speech from Drew. Drew and Carly departed. Michael encouraged Willow to voice her feelings. Willow requested a cup of hot chocolate from Michael. Willow knelt down on the ground after Michael left and covered her mouth while sobbing. When Michael came back, he noticed Willow sobbing. When Willow landed in Michael's arms, she said, "I've been so close to eternity." Carly complained to someone outside the gatehouse that she was powerless to help Willow. Then Carly expressed concern that Drew and her would be seen together, because he wanted to cling on to the positive aspects of his life. Drew said that he didn't care. Dante and Jordan thought Victor was to blame for Liesl and Ace's absence at the hospital. Robert recounted Victor's lifelong fixation with Liesl and said he believed Victor had made the decision to depart from Port Charles with a few passengers on board. Victor, according to Robert, had become agitated and careless. Sonny urged Diane to stand in for the man who had attempted to assassinate Lucy at the nurses' ball backstage. The man, according to Sonny, was their only chance of finding Victor. Robert afterwards attempted to get a confession from the person who had attempted to kill Lucy in the interrogation room at the Port Charles police station. Diane showed up and informed the man that she could provide a better deal than Robert. After the meeting, Robert inquired as to Diane's plans in the lobby. Robert informed Diane that one of Victor's thugs had abducted Ace after Diane suggested a reciprocal information exchange. Robert questioned how Diane had come to have as a client the trash bag who had attempted to kill Lucy. Robert was simply instructed by Diane that he had to have faith in her. While at the hospital, Sonny went over to Dante and Jordan and asked for their assistance in finding Victor. Jordan remarked that Ace had also been abducted and questioned whether Nicholas' abduction had been connected to Victor's departure. "Lucy, Anna, Obrecht, and Ace right now. Victor must be stopped," stated Sonny. Dante and Jordan expressed their concern that Victor could attempt to engage Alexis, Sam, Christina, and Molly in his escape. Sam was informed by Dante over the phone that he, Alexis, and the others were all good and had agreed to be watchful. As Laura drew near, she informed Sonny that Spencer might have also been taken by Victor. Sonny promised that he and his followers were on it right away. Sonny afterwards got a call from Diane. If the person who attempted to kill Lucy hadn't been caught, according to Diane, he would have gone on a voyage with Victor. After thanking Diane, Sonny ended the call. Jordan inquired as to whether Sonny had anything to say. Sonny retorted that he was aware of Victor's location. Laura asserted that Victor had stolen Ace, not Nicholas, in Esm's hospital room. Esm claimed that ever since she awoke in the hospital following her dive off the parapet at Windermere, she had been wary of Victor. Laura confided in Esme that she thought Spencer might be just as troubled as Ace. Esm added that after Ace was returned safely, she would take him far from town because she believed that she and Ace weren't secure in Port Charles. Esme was urged by Laura not to make any by saying that Esme's stress and trauma had increased her concerns and anxiety. Laura informed me that the doctor wanted to observe Esme overnight. The next day, Laura volunteered to bring Esme up from the hospital, but she assumed that Esme was still unsure. Laura persisted in trying to reassure Esme, promising to bring Ace home and see to it that Victor was dealt with harshly. Laura said that she would vow to look for Spencer as well when Esme questioned her about it. Esme concurred. "Well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow when you pick me up." Esme and Laura embraced. Victor assured Spencer that Ace wouldn't be going back to Port Charles while they were on the Haunted Star, so she need not worry about losing control of him. "None of us will," Victor jokingly said. Victor, according to Spencer, was speaking illogically. Trina remained covertly present while listening. Victor informed Spencer that he has decided to carry out my life goal through Spencer. After receiving a harsh escort from Ambrose, Spencer reluctantly departed for his stateroom. Victor afterwards lamented that despite everything he claimed to have done for Spencer, Spencer would still require more persuading. There was another passenger on board, according to a different henchman who had just arrived. The henchman soon brought out Liesl, who was fighting and swearing in German while wearing a bag over her head. Victor recalled their history and assured Liesl that she was as sassy as ever. Then Victor explained why he had brought Liesl to the Haunted Star. Trina overheard Liesl criticize Victor when the latter revealed his intention to complete the task that he and Mikos had begun more than 4 decades before. Liesl reacted angrily by lunging for Victor's throat. Trina emerged from behind a curtain as she did. Liesl and Victor continued their argument when Trina left the ship's main room. Victor insisted that they didn't have to be rivals and added that if Liesl consented to cooperate with him, her family, including Scott, would be safe and uninjured. Victor was informed by Liesl that he had grandiose fantasies, which had contributed to many of his failures, including his time as the director of the WSB and the Crichton-Clark explosion years earlier. Liesl continued, Victor's current plan would also backfire on him. When Victor became enraged, he gave his henchmen the command to remove Liesl from view. Spencer was nearby, watching from his stateroom as his door slowly opened. Spencer prepared to attack the alleged intruder by grabbing a big glass bottle. When Spencer realized it was Trina, he was astounded. Trina was tightly gripped by Spencer as he gave her a hug. Victor had brought Liesl aboard the Haunted Star, according to Trina. Spencer questioned Victor's intentions. Trina wanted Spencer to leave the ship with her immediately, but Spencer claimed he couldn't because he had to assure that Ace would be safe. Trina recalled that Victor had warned Liesl that the ship was untraceable and a ghost ship. Trina said that she may be their only chance of ever getting home again because no one knew she was on board. Trina declined Spencer's invitation to accompany her and instead insisted that Spencer remain in the stateroom while she looked for a way out. Spencer looked directly into Trina's eyes and said, "Trina, I am in awe of your bravery, but for once, I truly need you to be a coward and not a superhero." Grit had lost her life while attempting to save the day, Spencer recalled. "Would you vouch for your caution for me? I really do. I can't bear to lose you," as well, Spencer whispered, touching Trina's neck gently as he was overcome with grief. Trina replied with a sweet smile, "You can't get rid of me even if you tried." The two hugged each other close and exchanged a tender kiss for a few seconds as Trina leaned forward and Spencer embraced her. Trina then turned to face Spencer and departed the stateroom. When he slumped into the bed, Spencer peered back, appearing to be in agony with anxiety. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.